screen so I can see the chat as well. Alright, so that's just sheep here. Yeah, players are obviously using their transport ships to get the exploration in, even with sheep. I mean, why not? That's a common thing on Nomad too, on all maps without a town center start. Alright. Okay, Nikov moving with Mayans here towards, I'd say 12 o'clock position. Let's see what he will find there. Yeah, looking good. Some natural food here, wood, gold, stone. It's all there. Flaring. Well, I can just introduce the players on the fly, I guess. We're looking at Millon playing for Argentina here. He's the Persians. They start with extra resources, right? Town centers work faster. And here he seems to be taking advantage of shorefish, which is not the worst idea, honestly. It's the fastest way of income to use villagers for shorefish, except for, I think, Mongols hunting. So, yeah. Smart. Here is near as well. Yep, also golden stone. That's really nice for him. Yellow, that's just sheep there. Teal and green are very close to each other. Yeah. I don't think the arrows from Goodfellas, from Dan's town center, will be able to reach Nikov's town center. So it should not be like violating any rule, and we can check their point of views, but I think there is no way they're interfering really. Later on, obviously, they can harass lumberjacks, but I mean, with lumberjacks you can always move, you know, to another forest, so no problem there. Okay, yeah. They're saying it's laggy, which is a shame. I mean, they're on the same continent at least. Okay. So more players. We've just had a look at Goodfella and Nikov. More players. Here's the player in blue, Scrath for Brazil, also playing as the Persians. I mean, the civilizations here are pretty straightforward, right? Both teams have the same civilizations. It's Viking, Persians, Chinese, and Mayans. Those four are just the ideal civs really for this map. 4v4 setup. Okay. Here also using shorefish. It's clever. I mean, with, you know, recorded games and streams, videos on YouTube everywhere, you can, you know, see what the best players are doing and, you know, just do it yourself. It's not like you can surprise teams really anymore with maps. Okay. Yes. Okay. Well, at FedEx we had a look. He's still a player as Vikings. Maori in gray. Where is he? Ooh, have I forgot to enable the dark gray patch, or like a patch that makes gray visible on the minimap? I'll definitely do that next game, guys. Sorry, I forgot. So here, keep in mind, Maori is not easy to see on the minimap. He's the Viking player for Brazil. Okay, dogs are coming up. We can see here Sincide, who is the player in orange, better known as Patin. An old school player. He knows what he's doing. It's really a pleasure to see him back for Nations Cup. Maybe he's playing more regularly. Yeah, I think I've seen Sincide around. But yeah, it's great to see the old school players back in business as well. Yeah. So far, no real action. There's a wall coming up. Scrath is walling off Nikov. Not sure if he should wall though. They will go 2 versus 1. I mean, there's the entire right-hand side of the map really. Just, you know, left to these 3 players, and they could go 2v1 on Nikov easily. Also are already walling in some gold. And oh, now I see the the idea maybe. They're trying to wall off Nikov from resources. Yeah, if he continues the wall here, then Nikov is really left without resources there. One relic, but that does not help too much. Nikov is there with the transport ship. What's going on here? Or maybe just flaring enemy ships or something. Alright. By the way, guys, I'm keeping an eye on the chat, so if you want me to change something, audio or whatever, just let me know. I'm keeping an eye on the chat. FedEx got housed.
Yes. I need a monk.
This is a pause. Yeah, looks like it's a pause.
Yes.
Okay, it was just a quick one. Alright.
Food, please.
Is that actually right? Now, player 3 is not China, but maybe he meant something else. Very, very limited chat.
Yes.
I wonder why they're chatting so much. Are they not connected on TeamSpeak or something? It's like Argentina is. Don't see so much chat from them at least. Okay, so Mio just flared Pink Floyd here. Okay, so Loom coming up. Feudal Age there for Pink Floyd. Well, as Chinese, yeah, you have extra villagers, and he did not really leave his island. Went up really quickly to go for last Feudal Age. Sinside is orange, also the Chinese player. Yeah, I mean, on no TC maps, Chinese will usually be fastest. Just such an advantage, yeah, to get 3 extra villagers at the very beginning. Okay, so Nikov here, that's gonna be an interesting one for Nikov. 4 fishing ships out, and he's squeezed in between 2 players who have all the time and space in the world, really. Lots of resources. Nikov, yeah, he got 3 deer, and he's fully on berries. That's not very efficient. And soon the villagers will be bumping into each other here. Berry bushes run out. Forage bushes. Oh. Not good, not good. Okay, the usual upgrades here coming up for China. Let's quickly check out the docks for Pink Floyd. Yeah, it's going for Galleys. Okay. More Feudal Ages coming up. Yeah, nothing out of the ordinary here. 2, 3 docks. And 3 docks for Floyd, so very similar. Very, very good score though. 1000 score. Chinese player. And
Yes.
900 now, roughly, for a Putin. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, they're flaring the docks. First encounter here, 3 galleys against 2, but obviously there will be more galleys popping out over time. Oh, is he gonna get a kill here? Yep. Got 1 fishing ship from FedEx. And
Yes.
oh, I just heard some fight here. Nikov is walling in. What is good fella doing here? He should close that gap, should not leave it open. Okay, turning around now, that's good. Outpost is here, and he's building a watchtower. This is just a palisade, okay. Ooh, sneak! Is he sneaking in? Will Nikov realize that? Let's go to Nikov's point of view quickly. Will he find the sneak? Ah, but now Nikov is out, obviously, and going for stone. This is gonna be so messy. Where's the sneak? Will Nikov see that? Yes, he should see it. Yes, found the villager. Okay. No, not gonna work there. This villager will die for sure. What do we have here now? Villager fight. And oh, Nikov is trapped. Oh, that's one. Wait, is it Nikov chasing away Goodfella on his own, like, land? What the hell? Villager fight. Seriously. They're both in feudal age. One tower here. This mining camp didn't even go up. They just deleted it. Well, yeah, Nikov realized he's got nowhere to go and that Goodfella has more villagers there, obviously. Oh boy. Okay, so this villager will most likely go down. Can he reach FedEx here? Maybe run to his... Well, FedEx does not have a town center on this area, so there's no cover really. So Nikov is just running. Just running here to waste villager time from Goodfella. Okay, so tower is up. Brave villager here. And now it's a tower rush. So yeah, Goodfella heavy on stone. There's a second tower coming up now. What's going on the water? Well, Maori and Pink Floyd, can they fight? Oh, I mean, they're so close to the docks here from Patin, from Sin City. Now, 2v1, they're losing a fight still. There is fletching in play now though for Pink Floyd. There's so many galleys from Orange still. Yeah, more galleys here. It's not worth fighting, even with the tech advantage. Ah yeah, now FedEx joining the party. Brazil, no, is losing water too. Not good at all. Not good at all. Why is he sitting here? I should just try to get out of the situation and save these units. Okay. Okay, Nikov got away, even with these low villagers on 2. Why did Goodfella let go? I don't understand really. Did he just decide to go back because he was afraid to run into a town center? Maybe. I mean, it was rather likely to run into a TC, but only we can see that as spectators, right? But I could not be sure.
Yes.
Defensive towers now from Nikov. Well, Nikov must have been begging also for stone. Okay. Ah, wheelbarrow researched. Yeah, could be. With Mayans, obviously you get resources easily, so can afford wheelbarrow.
Yes.
Okay. Going on the water. Pink Floyd near the docks.
Yes.
From Maori. And yeah, Patti now very strong. Good number of ships. Let's quickly have a look there. That's 14 military in total. FedEx. Also as Vikings, yeah, kind of expected here to have nice navy. While for Brazil, 13 and 12. Also Vikings and Chinese on the water. Yeah, I mean they know the strategies that are most efficient here, both teams. Turn up the volume. If you want me to, I can turn up the volume like that. If this is better, then I'll leave it like this. Or are the game sounds too loud? That's always the question, right? Okay, well, big fight.
Yes.
Yeah, here FedEx and Patin here is playing as Sin City are dominating the water. That's obviously the score lead for Argentina here. Now the game's sounds are quiet, so I'll turn it back a little. This should be okay now. All right.
Yes.
By the way, on this side, Mio has walled up. It looks like Argentina is happy to take the north there. Brazil pretty much in the south, and okay, now here's support from the pocket, so to speak. Mio also has some buildings here. Yeah, you could call it a sneak, I guess. Here these villagers walled themselves in. 3 dead vills on the forage bushes. Okay. Okay, so that's just a transport going down, not needed anymore. And here, well, this is the heated situation there. One villager down. And it looks like Nikov is coming out on top. What is Skrath doing? He's Persians. Yeah, he will probably have to fight this the sneak here from Mio, because Pink Floyd is busy on the water. Can't defend so easily. Okay, game is paused, by the way. What's the villager count for yellow? 27, 26. That's really low. Maori also losing villagers here. Ooh, almost more villagers about to go down. Yeah, he was hit hard. Here's the barracks, there's the first stable, and then he continued alongside the map here, built another stable. Now there's a monastery even, and quite a few units out, as we can see. It's 2 monks. Is that 5 knights, 3 camels? Yeah, can do some serious damage if you catch a player that's or who's still in Dark Age. No, Dark Age? Feudal Age. Alright, so monastery coming up. That's a good idea to defend. Skrath, I don't know, was he just planning to boom there? I mean, this map is so aggressive, you can't just go full out boom. Ooh, villager going down, so yeah, they're getting some kills. I'm not sure it's gonna be enough. As I said earlier, you cannot do too much damage from the water. Players can always run more to the outside, where there's also forests and gold and stone. And a siege workshop. So yeah, Mio is not losing time. He's in the score lead now. Obviously, if you kill enemy units, that gives you extra score. 1 camel down from Skrath. 1 lonely farmer, and Pink Floyd disconnected. Seriously. All the disconnects, but now it's minute 28. It's just gonna be a quick restore, and we'll be in the game again in 2 minutes, I hope. So that's that. I'll just go back, not look into the achievements, spoil it too much, and yeah, let's just hope this won't take too long. I'll take 2 minutes or so. Be right back, guys. Okay guys, so if you're just listening, not reading the chat, it looks like they've called GG. So Brazil must have, yeah, just given up and win, because, well, Pink Floyd disconnected and they were behind. So this is the 1-1 then for Argentina. quickly gonna update the score, just a sec. Alright. The home map for Brazil Sea is gonna be Shallow Web. That's again a map that is not too known. Oh, we'll see how that one looks. So, all the players are in the game. Countdown should be starting very soon. I'll show you the game room then. But right now I assume it's gonna take 2-3 minutes. Players came back. Nikov is suggesting to restart the PC. It should start any moment. Let me show you the game room. Okay, just a quick update. I mean, you can see it in the game room. Players are in, just waiting for the spectator countdown. The map is gonna be Shallow Web. It's gonna be interesting to see how that plays out. I guess I can edit the settings. Okay, yeah, just waiting for spectator countdown still. Alright, the spectator countdown has just started. I'll be quick, be right back. Okay, I'm back. Alright. There seems to be a pause in the game. That's mean, Ash.
Waves and try to come to life. Don't let go of the bright blue sky because the future's looking far too light. Are you ready for a long dive ship to set sail and carry me through the starry night? Dream of me whenever you are feeling oh so lonely. Try to leave your fears behind. We are locked in an orbit racing round the dogs of moonlit worlds that make a surface of my heart. The feelings, yeah, they're gone. A brave adventurer like me. Memories everywhere that I've come from. Keep your feet to the vacuum sky, 'cause it's surrounding us out here. Follow the trail of the stars.
Ooh, so much to fix. So here we are with game number 3 between Argentina and Brazil C. Obviously Argentina A, as you can see on the scoreboard. And yeah, be prepared for a pause here. There were hotkey problems with Twig, player 8 in orange. So at roughly 50 seconds mark here, there should be a rather long pause. Just quickly alt tab to the game room to see if they're playing. Yep, so the game should continue. Here's the chat coming in. Fixing hotkeys, yeah, alright. FedEx set. And yeah, let's reveal the map actually. We're on the point of view from FedEx here. Player 6 in purple playing as the Aztecs. And this is the map. It's called Shadow Web. And as you can see, there's some well, marshland, I guess you can call it like that, outside on this map, but it's mostly a land map, I would say. Let's go back to FedEx. Sources seem standard, berries, boars. Yep, there's second boar, and stone is near as well. Map can be walled. Reminds me a little bit of the light random maps, where, well, there was lots of open land, but the players could still wall their bases. We're just waiting for this pause to end, and then we'll continue here with game number 3. I can introduce the players in the meantime. We go Alt G to get some orientation in. So let's say in the 11 o'clock position we have Twig here. He's playing as the Mongols. Mongols should be a good civilization. They can use their hunt bonus to go up to feudal age really quickly. They help the team with the scout bonus, you know, more side. In the flank position, Mongols are... Oh, that's good for Twig and the Argentinian team. His pocket, we've already seen, that's FedEx. Here, Aztecs. Not so sure if you want Aztecs in the pocket position. It's not easy to play, at least on a lower level. It's really demanding. Here we'll see how FedEx pulls that off. Not gonna be an easy one if he's under pressure, at least. Okay, then Nikov, player in green, playing as the Huns. Well, Huns pocket, always fun to play. Don't see anything unusual really with the map. And yeah, finally we have monos here for Team Argentina A, playing as the Mayans. Mayans in the flank position, yeah, they're great, archer civilization. Okay. So then Team Brazil, start here with the player in blue, that's Scrath, playing as the Mayans. So Mayans against Mongols here on the top side. On the bottom we have in grey. I forgot to change the minimap color to black here.
Yes.
Okay. Game is continuing. Right, so that's Huns against Mayans. Gonna be an interesting matchup. And then the pocket player for Maori is Goodfella. Okay. Just by the way, it seems like a very open map here for Maori at least. Then again, can FedEx really wall easily? Maybe a little bit. Oh, is that a boar steal? Yes. So monos taking a boar there from Maori in grey. Okay. Looks like it's gonna be an easy one. Still on 36 HP. Won't be a problem. Maori managing to take away 2 sheep. I say sheep, it's turkeys here on this map. well, delaying the boar a little bit, but his boar is gone, so that's definitely a loss. Can he take that one? 31 HP. The eagle will be able to follow, but he will have to block the boar. What are they saying now? Yeah. Are they restarting now? Nah, so far it's a pause still. I'll just wait here if they make up their mind there or not. Hey, here again an eagle running into the direction of a boar. Thanks for the follow there, just saw that on the side. Let me adjust the game so I can see the chat as well. That was it. Okay, so good fella, by the way. Just to introduce all the players here is Spanish. Spanish pocket is nice, gives them time to go to Castle Age, get out knights in the flank position. They're harder to play, just like, you know, Aztecs again are not so easy to play in the pocket position. And here we have Pink Floyd, Mongol pocket. What are they saying? Playing without hotkeys. Yeah, it should be a restart. Okay, so that should be a restart from Argentina there. Or is that good fella? Well, not sure which team is calling the restart, but it does not matter now. Will only matter next time they want to call it, right? Well. That's never nice when such, you know, tiny little problems actually cause them to go back. But obviously in a tournament you want your hotkeys, I guess that makes sense. So just turn on the music and yeah, hope for the game to continue as fast as possible here. Alright, so again, all 8 players are in the room, should be in the game. I'm just waiting for the spectator countdown.
All right.
Here we go. Game number 3 between Argentina A and Brazil C. You hear it, guys. 14-14. And yeah, the map is called Shadow Web. Reveal that one. Okay, so in the flank position we have player in green FedEx. Here as the Aztecs. They'll probably be more happy with that. Team Argentina A, that is. Aztecs in the flank position. Much stronger, I mean, in open land maps, they're pretty much considered the strongest civ. Then up here we have Mongols Twig in the pocket position right behind FedEx in teal. Okay, Mongols, yeah, can do both flank and pocket. They get good knights with bloodlines, obviously. And they can go for some scouts to be annoying in Feudal Age already, right? Okay, then what do we have here? That's player in red, Nikov as the Hans. Yeah, Hans pocket, always great to play. Again, like this map here, has standard resources, has some shallow area outside, so it's not that easy to wall, even if the forests allow that. But it's a rather open, should be a very aggressive map here. Ooh, not a good boar kill here. Anyway, that's gonna be least problem here. Monos, player in purple as the Mayans. Yeah, Mayans flank position, that's great. Archer civilization, and usually you want archers in the flank, right? Okay, so Monos is up against Scroth, playing as the Mayans, so Mayan war here. Orange against blue. Map looks okay. A bit open to the front, not easy to wall. There's gonna be some gold to fight over here. Pretty much between the players. Just heard a boar moving. Okay, that's boar from the back, so all good. Player in grey, Maori. Okay. Playing as the Huns. Huns pocket. Yeah, same as for the Argentinian team. Gonna be a lot of knights there. And from Goodfella, Spanish, yeah, we can expect some knights too. And I think you can trade rather nicely on this map. So Argentina actually chose to go for Spanish. Sorry, Brazil went for Spanish, while Argentina does not have Spanish on their team, so no trade bonus for them. Okay. So in yellow there we have Mongols in the flank position. Should be good. Against Aztecs though, not gonna be easy. Mongols definitely not considered top 3 even in 1v1s, and here flank position is a bit similar. But then again, in Imperial Age with Mankudai, they should overpower them by a lot. Here there was a boar steal, apparently. Good fella, the pocket player, took a boar from, I guess, the Aztec player. Yeah, only one boar here under the TC, so that was a successful boar steal, slowing down the Aztec, so that is very valuable there for Team Brazil. Okay.
Yes.
So let me just quickly move the game so I can see the chat a little bit better. Okay, what's going on here? Yeah, chasing away the eagle. Oh, and can he get the kill there? It's still rather far. One hit, he does 3 damage, but should be feasible. 2 more hits there. 2 HP. Just want to see if he... there's the house. No. So close. Probably garrison the eagle too, yeah. To heal the unit. Alright. That was close. And who's there? Homo erectus is in the chat. Hello, hello. Okay, yeah. Loom coming in for Twig. Pocket position, well, it doesn't really matter when you're getting Loom. He's already got the 2 boars there. And first feudal time here. It's gonna be a quick one for Pink Floyd. 9:25. Well, Mongol in the flank position. Still very fast. Here, FedEx decided to build a palisade to deny a tree from Floyd. 1 lumber camp so far, 5 villagers on it. Sending 5 more now. That's an awful lot of villagers on wood, and now he's also going for gold. Yeah, that's a good mining camp there, using the shape of the gold nicely. Only if villagers decide to change sides there, cutting wood, then that's gonna be not so great. But well, still an okay mining camp. So we're gonna see archers there. Very, very fast feudal time, and archers from Pink Floyd, pretty sure. Twig, also very fast up here. Mongol pocket, yeah. I mean, we're gonna see scouts then from the pocket position. It's gonna be an interesting one. Okay. Barracks coming up, yeah. Even a bit late. He's losing a few seconds here, he's already in feudal. Yeah. Lost 16 seconds or so, because he started too late with the barracks. Now he's running in circles with the vills. We're gonna drop the archery range. Barracks coming up here from Scrath.
Yes.
Lots of walls coming up now. Stable is up already for Twig. Archery range is up for Pink Floyd. That's good. Really good for Pink Floyd that he's not going scouts himself. Just imagine being really aggressive and then getting hit from the Mongol pocket. How are we going? Well. Oh, pocket position there. The Huns, yeah, look at the amount of farms here. Gonna see a lot of knights there. Or a very, very strong boom. But the fact that he's got 3 on gold rather early should mean a couple of knights there. Okay, what's going on here? 2 archery ranges coming up for Monos. Yeah, more walls coming up. I mean, Mayans initially are rather defensive. They got a bonus for walls, you know, they're cheaper. So, okay. It's the Eagle from FedEx, now on 9 HP. Yeah, not much going on this side yet. Oh, there was a kill. Twig lost one scout. Can't do much here, it's too close to the town center. Scout should be careful with this one, only 10 HP. First few archers coming out on this side. Ooh, range is there for FedEx, the Aztec player. I think Pink Floyd almost wasted his advantage there. Not many units at all, and this range here will be up very soon. And then Aztecs should pull ahead with their crazy eco bonus, right? Villagers carry more resources, and that is huge, especially in Dark Age and early Feudal Age. Really puts them to the, well, #1 position in Dark Age and Feudal. Early Feudal at least. Okay, then Monos moving in with is at 6 archers. 1 skirm mixed in. Scout is helping 2 from Nikov. And Nikov as Hans. Nikov, oh, top player for sure. Well, gonna be interesting to see how he does here. If he can carry his team hard or not. Okay, yeah. FedEx moving forward. This wall leader is not completed. Will FedEx continue sending in the Eagle to deny this wall? So this is not gonna go up. Pink Floyd realizes that, pulls back the villager. Sends in 1 spearman. It's not gonna last long against 5 archers. Okay. Scouting now. Oh yeah, now that's 4 scouts. Ooh, but a good number of archers there. Got the Eagle Warrior. And he's denying gold now, which is very helpful, because if both players are going for archers, then what they need is gold, right? But to deny that really helps. Fletching coming up already. Fletching done for FedEx. On this side, yeah, just patrolling here. Yeah, just securing this area. He has walled towards the side. But then again, there's this marshland here. Not easy to wall, you know, enemies can just sneak through at the side. Is it worth it to fight that? These scouts don't have bloodlines, no armor. Oh, still got a few archers there, was 2 at least. 1-for-1 trade. Nah, another scout going down. Idled 2 villagers. Not sure this fight was worth it for Team Argentina.
Yes.
Yeah, and Pink Floyd killing more units. Okay, what's going on here? Just scouting information. No. Scout is on 4 HP, won't do too much. Okay, rather big fight now. Nikov is in with 2 knights. Maori moving in with 2 knights. That's the 2 Hun pockets here, by the way. Lots of micro going on. Now this is classic fight, you know, for 4v4 on a land map. Mostly you see this on Arabia. Flank players going for archers, pocket players going for knights. Now this is so close. Not easy to say. Nikov pulling out, Maori was staying in, taking more fire. Not sure it was worth it. And there's more backup now from Nikov. Looks like Nikov managed to get out knights faster, because Team Brazil is actually in the defending position here, or in a defending position, so they should be able to reinforce faster, but it's not the case. More units for Argentina. Yeah, and they had to give up some space, you can see. Wrath immediately went back here a little. Cannot hold his ground there. Okay, archers moving in, so on this side it's looking really good for Brazil. Still a hole. But it's a trap, really. You would walk in to the town center. Okay, so trying to hit the lumber camp there. Good fella, that's the pocket player. Supporting this attack with 2 knights. And, well, castle age now for Twig. I don't see too many teal units on the map. More knights moving in now. Not sure whether to call this a panic tower or not. It's probably worth it. Well, there was 2 or 3, well, for sure 3 villagers going down. Just move out there. Okay. And now camels. Not a big fan of camels. You know, if you have 2 army combos, one is archers and knights, and the other one is archers and camels. Which one wins, right? It's definitely gonna be the one with the knights there. But it always depends on micro, you know, if Twig manages to catch the knights on their own without archer backup, then obviously they do nice damage. Okay. What's going on here? It's just flaring. Here, Blue holding his position. I guess Nikov is booming now, yeah. Wanted to mimic, or like to fake aggression in the beginning, and now he's getting out villagers. That's 55 vills against, well, 50 Maori. I guess they're both just trying to boom. Go to Imperial very fast and then attack with +4 Cavaliers. 4 minute 30, most likely. Got an easy kill there. That's so many archers though from Orange and Crossbow and Bodkin Arrow coming in. Look at this. And not easy to get in though. Mayans can always wall up here. This is still open. And I think Maori realized, okay, that's a lot of army. Should probably get out more knights. Stable here is up. What's going on there? Yeah, still a good fella. And sorry, Pink Floyd are moving in, trying to deal damage. Now they're just taking out the stable, right? It still slows down reinforcements. Bodkin Arrow and Crossbow coming in for Scrath now. That's how much army there? Ooh. So that's only 10 army against 14. Well, 4 units difference. How does it look? Small hill advantage, I think, for Monos. Maori moving in has not taken a shot yet. Leather archer armor for Monos. Is there a university somewhere? Yes, university for Monos. Ballistics coming in for Scrath now. Okay, you see, like, Team Brazil is constantly on the way back. They cannot hold their ground. Better numbers, better position with the hill as well for Team Argentina, but Scrub has the score lead at the moment. I mean, the scores are really close. It's just FedEx who is behind. How is it looking here? Big fight going on. Oh lord, all the units are down from Twig. Yeah, one knight was still soaking up some arrows. In the meantime, these archers could do some damage. There, yeah, the armor is missing. No, sorry, it's even +2, so it's only +1 armor for FedEx and +2 for Pink Floyd. So yeah, looking really good now for Team Brazil. Did some nice damage there. I'm not sure with these archers he could have microed some villagers. There's some low HP vills. Easy kills there. Yep, and he's doing it now. Yeah, nice one. Getting some kills there. Good job. Okay, here. Yeah, Scrath just... He's not really pushing these archers back. Yeah, it's just Monos deciding to pull back a bit. What's Nikov doing? Yeah, still pumping knights from 2 stables, but small stables here. Nikov is on 89 vills, Maori is on 73, so yeah, just as I thought. Nikov was not really going fully into knights, he's booming. As I said, I think we're gonna see Cavaliers from Nikov first there. Scrathis is playing really well. Hey, on this side, no more action, but that was a very good attack from Pink Floyd and Goodfella. Chosen the score of FedEx is lowest on 2600 right now. Nice. Spotted the lumber camp there. Yeah, just pumping out archers. Husbandry now for Nikov. Husbandry is maybe underrated by a lot of people,
Yes.
because movement speed also helps in battles. If the knights can move quicker from A to B, that helps in battle situations too, so it's such a valuable upgrade. You're going knights only. Okay, now here obviously that's a hill advantage for Monos. Not worth to do anything here. Is there anything they can do this side? Well, obviously they can chase away a few lumberjacks, but that's not a lot. The gold seems safe. Well, obviously both players have got ballistics there. FedEx only getting ballistics now, but well, gonna be enough. Just compare the army numbers. 13 army against 27, so double the amount of army for Pink Floyd. And card coming up for Pink Floyd. Couple of knights moving out, but there's more. Who is this? That's Twig. Yeah, Twig has, let's compare the army numbers there. 15 against 27. So yeah, the army numbers for Brazil in the north look much better. Much better, really. Okay, Twig saying let's go to the pocket. That's a lot of knights now. So yeah, Nikov not going for an early Imperial Age as I thought initially. He's going for Knight Flood now, really. Look at this amount of knights. Maori don't even have to count. That's less knights for sure. And Monos is backing that up even. That's gonna be a big loss here for Brazil in the south. All the archers going down, hill bonus even for many crossbows there. So this was completely useless. They wanted to do some damage but lost their entire army, and Argentina, their Monos and Nikov are left with pretty much everything. So they can launch an attack now, and unless these mangonels here that will pop out kill all of Monos' army, it's gonna be tough. Yeah, he wants to put some pressure on this town center. There's 2 goals,
Yes.
right? Should bear that in mind. It is worth fighting over this area, but it's not easy for Scrath at least, because there's the hill bonus. Careful! What you doing? Shoot! Why is that mangonel still not gone? What was that? Both players were not really looking there for like a few seconds. Okay, come on. Okay, here Pink Floyd got caught on his own. Where's Goodfella?
Yes.
He had tons and tons of knights. Where did they go? Oh, there's the Imperial Age now. Plate boarding armor cavalier coming up as first upgrades there. That's kind of expected. Is he just pulling them all back? Yeah, he pulled them back. Was that Nikov? I think it must have been Nikov trying to hit the pocket. Was probably trying to find Maori. No, but he knows where Maori is. So they wanted to hit the other side. To help their mates on the other flank. So that was a bad move from Nikov in my opinion. Why did he go to Goodfella? I mean, Pink Floyd might have lost some archers there, but his economy is untouched. And he's more than 1,000 points ahead compared to FedEx. Nikov is here now. Does Maori have enough knights? It looks like it. At least the archers have a lot of firepower to chase away Nikov. More knights storming in. Heavy plow, gold shaft mining, Imperial Age, gonna be 39 minutes. That's maybe a little late even. I've seen the Imperial Age already, for example for Goodfella. And here's the Cavaliers now with +4. And there they'll just smash these Castle Age units. Yeah, he will repair this town center though, he won't give up on that. I'm actually surprised not to see a castle here by any player. That would help out a lot. Okay, and here we go. There's a castle from Monos.
Yes.
And these cavaliers can do pretty much whatever they want now. Taking out a town center. And it's gonna go down. Pink Floyd though, again, lost his archers. He cannot really help what's going on in the back. Ah yeah, chasing crossbowmen from FedEx here. Getting some kills in. Yeah, he has to deal with those. Won't delete the lumber camp. Not even doing that. Well, some action there, but the important fight is on this side, obviously. How is it looking on this side? That's a lot of knights now from Maori. Imperial Age for Maori there, and we can see that plate boarding armor cavalier coming up straight away, and two-man saw, you know. First 3 upgrades he got when he reached Imperial. Tons of upgrades going through. I cannot name them all here. Paladin upgrade, minute 40. That's a good one for a good fella. There it is already. Heavy camel upgrade coming in for Twig. I'm not a big fan of camels. And Mongols don't get the +4 armor, so these camels really die like flies against arrow fire. Not so sure. Okay.
Yes.
Meanwhile, Arbalest upgrade, Cavalier upgrade there for Scrath and Maori. Paladin upgrade coming in as well. And well, Twig will face Mangudai there, and Pink Floyd should be able to get out Mangudais because FedEx, well, was hit rather hard early in the game. And that's not what you want as an Aztec. You don't want to fight Mongols in Imperial Age, do you? And these camels against Mangudai, I'm not so sure. Elite Mangudai coming in as we speak. Looking pretty good for Brazil at the moment. Maori should be careful. That's a lot of units from the Argentinian team. Yeah, moving back, moving back. Lost a few Mancuda there, that's a bit, well, negligent. Should not waste Mancuda, you can always hit and run, right? They're an expensive unit. Patrolling. Okay, question is, where are they going to push? Okay, this town center is down. Well, it was more or less of an easy target. But now there is no army here. Monos, where did he go? Did he sacrifice his archers already? Yeah, they're dead there. I think there's a lot of orange units here in this area. So if this... Ooh, this castle will probably fall, there's no defense. Wall going up, yes. Can Monos wall in time? No, he can't. Well, the castle might still go up. It's, yeah, pretty much done. It will go up very likely, but this castle will fall. Then Scrath is on the hill. This castle is downhill halfway. Ah, still, these archers are firing rather quickly. Come on, no, it should go up. Yes, and it's up. Still, that's a... Look at these losses. It's a massacre there. Not joking. Very, very good push. Very good push from Scrath and Maori on this side. How is it looking here? There was a fight under the yellow castle and yep, just look at the camels. Bye bye. And GG. Yeah. It's looking very good for Brazil over the last few minutes, and Argentina realized that and called it. GG. This was a very enjoyable game, if you ask me. Nice to see different civilizations too. No, never mind. Well, yeah, I mean, there was a Spanish and an Aztec difference, but still, very, very good team game there. I enjoyed this one. Okay, well, I'll update the scoreboard first. Let me do that quickly. So, this makes it 2 in favor of Brazil, 2-1 for Argentina. Quickly checking the achievements. Here I managed to make AOC a little bigger, so we can see the achievements a little better now. Okay, is there anything I've missed here? Units lost, for example. Okay numbers here, no one was really throwing it. Even FedEx, 61 to 89. Yeah. Largest army, similar, 44 to 36 in direct comparison, right? But I think here it's really where it fell apart. Tribute sent, FedEx just started slinging. Aztec slinging, I don't know. Aztecs should actually kill the Mongols early on and not sling. That was not a right decision there. Bam. So, let's go back to the game room. Oh, I just heard it in the background. So, yeah, we're gonna see game number 4 in a few moments. Be right back, guys. Alright, so yeah, we're just waiting for the players to start. We should see that in the game room. Here. Ah, and there it is. Spectator countdown is on 120. So, a few moments we will be in game number 4 here. It's gonna be the final game. It's a round robin stage. Here we are. So, game number 4 between Argentina A and Brazil C on Bedouins. One of my favorite maps, to be honest. It's a no TC start map, and it's a land map. Let's just reveal it. And here we are. Oh, we're in the point of view from Nikov. He's the player in green, playing as Chinese. How Chinese we usually expect to be super fast on a no TC start maps, and you can see all these small, well, lakes, puddles really, but there's tons and tons of shorefish in them, and if you collect shorefish with villagers, that's actually a very fast way to collect food. And yeah, it doesn't look bad apart from that either, or Nikov at least. Deer, boars, looking pretty good for Nikov. Sheep there. Is there stone anywhere near? Yes, stone is there. There's another boar. So, good spot for Nikov. Let's quickly go friend foe colors. Oops, here it is. So, where's Argentina building? Nikov is here in the, say, 4 o'clock position. Then we have Mio. Yep, Mio is building his town center here. Not ideal. It doesn't do much access to shorefish, but I guess it does have stone and gold rather close, and it's 3 lakes in a small area, so you can build mills. Nice. Okay. Who's here? A bit late maybe. That's Teutons. Maori. He's building really in the corner there behind Nikov and Mio. That's risky business. Let's see how that's gonna work for him. Teutons and tower up really nicely with this, but yeah, we'll have to see. Playing in gray. Okay. Then again, let's find more players from Argentina. Who do we have here? We have in red playing as the Aztecs. Nice civilization, and a rather big lake here actually for Bedouins. Looking really good. Okay. And then last player in Team Argentina is FedEx, playing as the Spanish. Rather close to the side. He's right behind Monos there. So these two will team up, pretty sure about that. And then, yeah, more in the south of the map, could say in the 8 o'clock position, we have Scrath playing as the Mayans. Only 1 lake there, maybe he can go to this one too. Boar is there, gold a bit to the front, yeah, but he does have access to wood, no problem. Rather, yeah, trees here as well. Okay. Then we have Goodfella playing as a Chinese. Good starting TC. I'm sending lots of fills for fish. He's got a mill already. Boar is right next to the TC. And very close to him we have Pink Floyd as the Mongols. These two will really team up. Pretty much the pocket players. Yeah, I think Scrath is far out from his team. Well, not as far though as Maori, right? Gonna be an interesting game, as I said. I love this map, one of my favorites. I'll quickly move the game so I can see the chat. Okay, that's it. Alright. Looking at the chat, yeah, thank you. I like this mod as well. Can be found in the Feudal mod center. Hey. Yeah, let's check out some resources here. That's 350 for Nikov. Scrath is really low. Yeah, lots of players are still low. It was looking really good for Nikov there. No player has clicked up to Feudal. Obviously they had to build a town center, but with this amount of food income, like 4 fish collected with villagers everywhere, we will see really good castle age times and lots of aggression. This is really a fun map to play. Not only to spectate, but to play yourself. It's a good one. Yeah. Chinese and Mongols. It's nice. For some reason I want to call these two the pocket players, because Maori is supposed to be a flank player, but he somehow got lost behind enemy lines. That's gonna be interesting. If Nikov and Mio decide to go B1 on Maori, or if Pink Floyd and Goodfella can distract them. I think that's gonna be a question there. Nikov going up. He clicked 842, is gonna reach Feudal at 1052. Oh, that's the first player to reach Feudal. Yeah. Yeah, barracks coming up for Nikov. Let's check his civilization again. Yeah, Aztec player. He's really close to Scrath, Mayan player. Well, Mayans can defend. He's already building palisades. This wood line does not really shield him off. Does he have access to gold? No. Gold is forward. That's gonna be a problem. Yeah, will be a problem for sure. Therefore, coming in. Nikov and Goodfella, Mio are all following. And here's the archery range. 3 sheep here, not moving. And there's the gold now for Scrath. Found some gold eventually. Question is, will Nikov, will Monos find that? Nikov is the player in green. Right. What's going on there? There was a flare, yeah, probably just scouted the town center. Poor Monos, confused him with Nikov, right? More walls coming up. And yeah, his woodline is definitely secure now. Wrath on the other side. Oh, look at the amount of sheep there. Damn. Long walls from Maori, his lowest score in the game. Obviously, if you build this many walls, then, well, how are you supposed to keep up an economy? His Teutons doesn't get any crazy bonuses. Farms are cheaper for Teutons, but on this map, at least in the early game, it does not matter, right? I mean, no building farms here if there's fish everywhere. But even with that, he's not too lucky. Okay, here's another Another lake he could mill, so that's good. Nikov playing defensively too. Now I'm starting to wonder, has Nikov scouted him at all? He should realize it. They noticed that maybe a sheep got lost here, sheep got lost here. So yeah, he should know, and now he definitely knows. Let's see the house. Okay, so Nikov is definitely aware. What about Mio? He has walled in the gold. That's some sort of action, I guess. Castle ages now. Mio. Well, as the Mayans. That's nice. He's already on stone. We will definitely see plumed archers from here. And okay, there's the red units. Tower is up at the stone. Can they prevent these archers to get in? Should be. The tower does reach this or cover this area, so that's good. Good for Scrath, that is. Monos cannot get in. What's FedEx laughing about? Yeah. Did FedEx realize just now? I thought he realized earlier. Maybe he just wanted to wall off to be secure, but looks like FedEx just realized now because he's flaring at this moment. Hey, archers from Monos don't do too much here. The sheep was maybe blocking them. Ah. That was a nice and easy kill there. Castle ages now. Now it's gonna get really interesting. Yeah. Well, let's see. Where to look first? Early market there for Spanish. Scout, is he gonna get the kill? He can still move out, yeah, just harassing a little. And Chinese are, yeah, very fast and yeah, aggressive on this map. Oh, monastery is up, obviously stable is up. Question is, where is Nikov about to go now? This, by the way, is some good fella. And that's the two Chinese players facing each other. Pink Floyd as Mongols probably wants to boom. Could get out, well, he could get out scouts, but if opponents are walling, then not too much of a point. Yeah, and he's going heavy on stone, so he wants to get out Mangudice there. Sure, well, this town center is probably meant for the shorefish. Yeah, it's a 300 shorefish even. Lovely. Okay, so good fella wants to go aggressive on Nikov, while Nikov is sending his knights to Scrath, apparently. But because he hasn't scouted good fella, let's take a look. No, he has scouted good fella. Know that. Maybe he just wants to team up with Monos. Spanish, yeah, getting out conquistadors. Okay, so these knights here are chasing away the stone miners. Okay, and what is Maori doing? He's booming there. Well, I guess he's happy he's still alive. Not going 2v1 on him. Question will be, yeah, Mio is going for him, or after him rather. Teutons, not so easy. Teutons don't get husbandry as well, so the knights are just, you know, slow. Not easy to chase down plumed archers at all. Town center going up. Not sure why he deleted the walls there. Now the plumes can actually run in. Ah. Yeah. Old Monos hasn't done much with these archers, to be honest. He's reaching castle age late, hasn't done much with these. Let's see how that fella is doing. It looked to me as if he wanted to go really aggressive, but well, stone walls there, houses there. Not easy to do much damage. Now this mangonel is moving in. Let's see, will he get this enemy mangonel with one shot? No, very fast reaction there. Good fella, he saw that one coming. Very good. And what's going on here? Oh, got a kill there. You get this one last archer. Yep, that's 2 archers down. An okay trade. 2 plumes for a knight. That was a nice catch there for Monos. I just said, well, he didn't do much with these archers. Now, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I've got 12, 13, 14. That 14 villagers dead for good fella. What the hell was going on there? Well, he was obviously microing his army in the front very well. Then he got caught off guard completely in his base. Jesus, look at all this. If I was counting okay, that was 13, 14, 15 villages, something like that. Ouch, really. Villager count 32, yeah. He dropped terribly. Look at the kill-death ratio. 28 losses for good fella already. Another villager down. That was from Pink Floyd. What is Pink Floyd doing? He's Mongols? They're just booming. Conquistadors are obviously great for raiding in early castle age. I mean, they're mobile, they do high attack, 16. Another villager down. This one house won't last too long. Yeah, going down quickly. You can just run in if he wants to. Anyway, good amount of archers here. You can just bust through the palisade, no problem. And there's a hole, isn't there? Yes. Yeah. This was a terrible loss for Goodfella there. Was it going on this side? Well, it's just blooms attacking palisades. Looks like Maori is fine on his own. He can hold against Miyo, but the scores are falling apart. Let me just show you that. 2,200 score for Team Argentina, 2,850 and more for Argentina A. My, so that's a good advantage there for Argentina at an early point in time. Yeah. Scrath seems to be okay. I mean, he's the highest score in his team, but don't see much from him, to be honest. Does he have any army out? Some plumes there, trying to chase down the Kongs, but Team Argentina is just attacking, and Brazil is defending, losing villagers all over the place. Town center coming up for Nikov in the back. And these plumes are running into a TC, they're being chased by knights, so that's not the best raiding ever. They have bloodlines and +1 there, the knights that is, obviously. Getting a few kills, but now these knights are strong enough. It's a lot of archers now from Monos. Let's have a look. 43 army units out in total. Compared to all the other players, just have a look. 3, none, 1. That is great. So a lot of army there for Monos as well. Aztecs player bought that. Doesn't really go super aggressive with siege. He's just raiding all over the place, building his economy at the same time. Wheelbarrow a little late. He must have forgotten about that. Rather late. Yeah. Here, I don't know, good fella. It's a Chinese player and he hasn't done any damage to Nikov. Let's compare the villager counts. That's 44 against 90. That's double the amount of villagers for Nikov compared to Goodfella. A lot of upgrades coming in now. Scale guarding armor for FedEx. Well, he's the Spanish player, so we will see paladins. These crossbowmen will be upgraded to arbalests. Yeah, there's the Imperial Age for Monos. Oh lord. Wanted to get rid of these monks there with scouts or light cavalry. Did not really work. Got, is that 2 or 3 monks? Had to pull back again. All these conversions. Yeah, I must have been scouts, not light cavs yet. What's going on here? Okay, now Maori's moving in. Can FedEx wall now, but it's too late. I mean, there were the Imperial Ages already coming in for Argentina. Score lead was falling apart. 4,300 against 3,500 for Brazil. So very well played from Argentina. And Brazil still showed they can play. I mean, they were in the lead 2-1, and this makes it a 2-2. And just quickly update the score. Oops, actually wanted to stay in the game. Just a moment. So, score 2-2. And let's have a quick look at the achievements. Come on, where are we? Here. Okay. What happened to the game? I hope the game was not like in a bad position all the time. Okay, so how does it look? Yeah, good fella. Sorry if I'm blunt here, but 9-59, that's just throwing, like completely Titanic in this game here. That to say, I like the guy. He's a very good player, but in this game, nope. went really downhill. FedEx, yeah, did nice raiding, same as Monos. Look at these kill death ratios. That's good raiding there. Nikov obviously with knights, etc. It's not so easy. Wrath balanced. These are all regular figures, just a good fella standing out there a little. Largest army, yeah. Managed, or I mentioned that for Monos. And a little tribute, but not mentioning really. Gold collected, Mio, 5,847, that's a nice one. Pink Floyd there, I'm not sure what he was trying to do with Mongols. I just don't know what he was doing during the game. Was he just trying to boom up to Imperial and get out Mangudai? But we did not see that happen because team resigned before that. Okay. Yeah, there were 2 Imperial ages already, so I think that really was the last straw for Brazil, and then they called it. A villager high, obviously. 51 against the direct opponent was Nikov. Double top scorers there. Pink Floyd, yeah, he was booming. You can see that now. 112, but then again FedEx was managing to keep up with that as Spanish. And raiding at the same time. Very well played FedEx. And here, overview. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll close the game. Go back to the game room. Yep, the players have left already. And yeah, I guess that it is from me. That's it from me. I see it's getting late here. It's almost 2 AM in Germany. Just wanted to stream this very good matchup here. Argentina A against Brazil C. And a question from the chat, who won the round robin stage? Let me quickly type that in. It's round, trying to type quietly. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and yeah, follow this channel if you haven't done so. Woobly Official, you know, the home of AOC. And that's it from me, guys, for tonight at least. I'll turn on some music in the background. It was a bit loud maybe. Anyway, so have a good day wherever you are. And yeah, see you guys soon. Bye, guys. Oh wait, there's still a payout. Before I leave, I should do that, right? So there's the payout. You can see it in the chat. 75% were right. And yeah, that's really it for me now. So see you guys next time. Bye.